I don't know whether you work with that, but it's more of a physical thing that I'm noticing. I find it very, very hard to cry. Like sometimes I really feel like crying and
Yeah.
just my body doesn't do anything. Like tears just won't come and I just feel so stuck.
Who's going to punish you if you cry?
My parents used to,
Uh-huh.
but that's been like years ago, and now I don't even live anywhere near them. And
That doesn't matter. If you're still stuck in the story of you'll get punished if you cry, then you'll hold back the crying because your subconscious thinks punishment is going to show up. So, are you willing to step out of the story that if you cry, you'll be punished?
yes,
Are you willing to destroy? Whoops, making noise. We're gonna mute Annie. Okay. Are you willing to destroy the belief that if you cry, you are weak?
oh yeah.
And are you willing to destroy the belief that if you cry, you will not be loved?
Um, yes.
Is that an answer yes or a question yes?
Um, Logically, I really want to believe that, and
Okay, I can
emotion.
barely hear you. Can you up your mic or get closer to your mic?
Yes. Is it better now?
Nope.
And now?
Okay, that's a little better. Okay, go ahead.
Logically, I do really want to, and
Okay,
emotionally, it just feels so stuck. It just feels so scary.
okay, that makes sense. So who taught you that if you cry, you're not going to get loved?
Um, my mom used to get very upset with me
Okay.
crying.
So that's her story and her way of being in the world. Are you willing to step out of her story about what crying means?
Yes. And it's so interesting. After you asked that, I was thinking how I overall feel so, I guess, inhibited emotionally and genuinely. Like, I don't like to speak up. I don't like to be noticed. I don't like to be center of attention. In general, I feel like so, I guess, inhibited in life. And I think that that's connected to emotional expression as a kid.
Yeah, you're oh, everyone's parents tends to implant a whole bunch of stuff on us that really doesn't help us function later on in life. So, are you willing to step out of all the lessons, good and bad, that your parents taught you and start creating your lessons for you?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, a bunch of people are resisting that, but
What about the good lessons, the useful lessons?
well, see, it's the thing. Hey, puppy. Even if you let get my gain up, if you let go of all the lessons, the good and the bad lessons, and then start living your life, the good lessons are going to start showing up. But even the lessons they taught you that might be good, there might be better ways to be that you're not going to allow because you're stuck in the lessons that you were taught.
Mm,
So you let go of it all and you start fresh and see what shows up for you, what's true for you, what works for you, and go from there. And our parents do the best they can to teach us, but they're just given what they know. And a lot of them are just being taught stuff that's been handed down from generations and generations that's completely outdated for what's going on today. So let it all go and start working in the present in today's world and see what works for you.
right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. How you feeling?
I feel lighter and I feel confused. Can I ask you one more question?
Sure.
How do you like go after what you want? How do you allow yourself if it's not, I don't want to say permitted, if, it's not based on what people teach you or what other people say is good or not? How do you figure out if you can have what you want or deserve or whatever?
Well, you can have everything. You deserve everything. That's the simple answer. Right? Everyone is born into abundance and joy, and then we just get caught in the whoa. Okay. I would like to mute people. So when when you start from the premise that everyone's entitled to abundance and joy, and then work from that and see when lessons come up, what feels light for you and what doesn't feel light for you, then you'll just say, oh, okay, that feels light. That feels like it's true and it's right for me. I'm going to work on that principle. And this one feels heavy, so I'm not going to work on that principle. And you keep that filter on for what works and what doesn't. Don't just take anything people say to you as this is the way things go. I mean, even with me, I say, whenever I throw a lesson out there, ask yourself, does that work for me? Does that feel light for me? And if it doesn't, ignore me. I don't care. Stuff that works for me may not work for you. But when you're doing it that way, you're gonna create authentic lessons for who you are and the best way for you to navigate the world and create the life you want. If you just keep accepting things because an expert tells you or someone in authority tells you, that's not going to be who you are. Still got to put that filter on.
Right. So if you want something, it's fair enough to go after it and see how it feels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. It does.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, this is Shiraz. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. And you can check out upcoming events at www.energeticmagic.com. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.